The moment I saw her phone light up with his name, I felt something inside me break. It wasn't the kind of break that comes with a loud crack. It was quieter, almost hollow, like glass fracturing under pressure you never knew was there. For weeks, I'd felt the distance, the hurried kisses, the excuses about late meetings, the way her laughter seemed reserved for someone else. But seeing that name, Ethan, flash across her screen while she showered was the confirmation I never wanted. My wife, the woman I had loved for 12 years, was not mine anymore. The beginning of the end. When she came out of the bathroom wrapped in a towel, humming a song that clearly wasn't for me, I didn't confront her, not yet. I just watched her slip into the bedroom, saw how her fingers lingered on her phone, and how her lips curved into a smile she hadn't given me in months. That night, while she slept peacefully beside me, I stared at the ceiling. The woman I thought was my forever was living a double life. My chest felt heavy, my throat dry. I wanted to shake her awake and demand the truth, but something stopped me. A voice inside whispered, "Let her reveal it herself. Don't give her the satisfaction of thinking she outsmarted you." So I waited, and the waiting was torture. The confession. It happened on a Thursday evening. She came home late again, her hair slightly tousled, smelling faintly of cologne that wasn't mine. She didn't even notice my eyes following her every move. "Mark," she said casually, avoiding eye contact as she placed her purse down. "We need to talk." My stomach turned. "Here it is." "What about?" I asked, keeping my tone even though my hands trembled. She sighed, rehearsed almost. "I don't think this marriage is working anymore. We've grown apart. I need space. I want out." There it was. No guilt, no tears. Just a cold, clinical decision, as if she were changing phone plans, not ending a 12-year bond. I studied her face, searching for cracks. "Is it about Ethan?" I asked quietly, her head snapped up, eyes widening before narrowing into something defensive. "What are you talking about? Don't insult me," I said, voice low. "I've seen the messages, the late nights, the lies. You don't have to pretend." She froze, then straightened her posture. Instead of denying it, she whispered, "Yes, it's Ethan, and I'm not sorry. He makes me feel alive. Something I haven't felt with you in years." Her words cut deeper than a knife. Not because of Ethan, but because of how little she cared about shattering me. Walking away. I didn't beg. I didn't scream. I didn't even cry, not then. I just nodded slowly, stood up, and said, "If that's what you want, you're free to go." She blinked clearly, expecting a fight. "That's it. You're just letting me go." "What else is there to do?" I asked, my voice steady, though my insides were crumbling. "You've already left me, Emily. You just needed to say it out loud." The next week was a blur of paperwork, silence, and sleeping in separate rooms. She packed her things and moved in with Ethan, as though 12 years could be folded neatly into a suitcase. And me. I signed the divorce papers with shaking hands, but a strangely clear mind. I thought the pain would kill me, but when the final stamp landed on those documents, I felt something I hadn't expected. Freedom, a month of healing. The first nights alone were brutal. The bed felt like a cavern, the silence too loud. Every corner of the house whispered memories. Her laughter in the kitchen, her perfume lingering in the hallway. But slowly life seeped back in. Friends who had drifted appeared again, inviting me out for dinners and drinks. My sister checked in daily. Even my old guitar, long abandoned in the closet, found its way back into my hands. I wasn't healed, not yet, but I was breathing again. And with each breath, I realized something. I hadn't lost her. I had been released from her. And then a month later, she came back. The return. It was a Saturday afternoon when I heard the knock on my door. I opened it to see Emily standing there looking different, not glowing like she had with Ethan. Not confident, just uncertain. "Hi, Mark," she said softly, as though the word hi could undo everything. I leaned against the door frame, arms crossed. "What do you want?" I wanted to see how you're doing," she murmured, her eyes darting past me into the house that was once hers. I raised an eyebrow. "Why, you made it clear you didn't care." She swallowed hard, then asked the question that revealed her true purpose. "So, is there someone else? Have you moved on?" For a moment, I almost laughed. The irony was too sharp. She had left me for Ethan, and now she wanted to know if someone had replaced her. "Yes," I said simply, though not in the way she thought. Her face fell. Who I stepped closer, meeting her eyes with calm conviction. Me, I replaced you with myself, with the version of me you buried under your lies. I'm focusing on me now, Emily. My happiness doesn't depend on you anymore. She blinked rapidly as though my words struck harder than any insult could. Mark, I made a mistake. Ethan, he's not. Stop. I cut her off. You don't get to rewrite this. You chose him. You chose to end us. And I chose to walk away free. Don't come back here looking for something you threw away. Her lips trembled, eyes glistening with unshed tears. For the first time, I saw regret etched into her face. But it was too late. That night, I sat on the porch with a glass of whiskey, the autumn air cool against my skin. I thought about the woman I once loved, the betrayal that nearly destroyed me, and the strength I never knew I had until I let her go. She had ended our marriage thinking she'd upgraded her life. But a month later, she came back, not to reclaim me, but to see who had taken her place. And the truth was, she never imagined that the one who replaced her was me. For the first time in years, I felt whole.